Hello, I'm Mary V. Today let's talk about crossing strings. So normally in the course of our playing, when we play on one string, our arm is in the appropriate place for each string. G, D, A and E. So, and when we play on two strings, normally our arm moves from the G position to the D position. But if you're going faster, you really haven't got time to move your arm like that. It's very awkward and it's very tiring, and you've got to be much more efficient than that. So what you do is you start thinking about your forearm and your wrist, and you start making little wave movements. So really the position is more or less in between the two strings, and your arm is like that, and your arm moves up and down as normal, but the forearm and the wrist start making little wave movements. Let me show you. You can see that my arm is starting to make little waving motions. The top of the arm is just following what the forearm and the wrist is actually doing. So there is a little bit of movement in my upper arm. So the way to start practicing this is to start very slowly. So we'll call them crotchets. Now let's move into quavers. Now in the quavers, start moving the arm in a sort of wave movement, and it's very helpful to have a look in the mirror here. Look straight ahead in the mirror and watch and see what your arm is doing. The next thing is triplets. Now, as I do those triplets, you can see that my head is starting to get involved in the movement. Now, this is a cushioning effect. It's natural, and you must allow the head to do this. So now I've highlighted it, have a look at it. So whatever your head is doing to cushion and to allow and to help this movement is a good thing. So let's move into semiquavers. Make sure that both strings are the same dynamic, because often people play one string louder. So it's simply not even. So another goal is, in a relaxed way, to create a lot of evenness. Now, the movement of the arm is the smallest possible. So you're aiming to start very, very slow and work out what the smallest movement you can possibly make is. That's why I do recommend in this exercise to do kind of middle, upper third, the top half of the bow from the middle really. Don't try and do great big, loud, long, full bows. I don't think you can learn how to relax doing that. So the aim is to relax your arm to allow it to just float like that with a little wave movement. And just go slowly, slowly, slowly. Keep relaxing. I think one of the best ways to practice this is really in front of a mirror. Do it very slowly to start, and then see if you can build up some speed and some sort of little deftness until you're going fast enough not to be using much forearm at all, and you're really just using the wrist like that. Okay. So there you have some nice exercises for crossing strings. And things to remember are, make sure that your head and your body is able to join in with this movement. If you try to stop your head working, everything will get very rigid and you won't really get very far. Everything will stiffen up. The other thing is, the faster you get, the smaller the movements get. But make sure that you concentrate on rhythm and make your rhythm as accurate as you possibly can, going from crotchet to quaver, semi-quavers, triplets. Try and do it smoothly and go in and out. Start slowly so that you make sure that everything is nice and relaxed and even. And don't move forward with the exercise until it actually is even at a slower tempo, and only then move on. I think that applies to every single exercise you ever do, is get it right to start, get the fundamentals right, and then move on. And have some fun with it. Make up some exercises and see how fast you can get. It's good fun. So I hope that helps, and I'll say bye-bye for now. Bye.